Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Thursday post Champions League. Why? Because the fourth game day of Champions League has been played. 2 wins, Juve Inter, 2 draws, Atalanta Milan. Guys, we will have to speak about a lot of things because yes, there are again controversies, and this time not even controversies made by anti-Juventini but created by Juventus fans. What are they speaking about? Matias Soulé, Paulo Dybala celebrating like Platini. They are speaking about so many controversies. We will talk about them, also about Mourinho crying on Instagram. Guys, also Mercato. You wanted to talk about Vlahovic and the new price tag. You want to speak about Paul Pogba. You want to speak about Rovella. Put a maximum of likes. Subscribe to the channel. We go. We'll start immediately today because I tell you, maybe it will be a longer video because we have so many topics to speak about. So guys, let me know if you will remain until the end of the video. We start with Tuttosport. Tuttosport who's saying Inter ci sei. Inter, you are in, because yesterday with the win versus Sheriff 3-1, they are still in. This time Simone Inzaghi is probably doing a bit better than Antonio Conte, because maybe they will qualify Europa League or the knockout stages. We will see. Nothing is decided yet, but what are they also saying? Juventus. Tutto sulla Champions, Milan. Tutto sullo Scudetto, because yesterday Milan was not able to win versus Porto. 1-1. They played really bad, to be honest. They don't deserve to go to the knockout stage, and that's why Tuttosport is saying Milan, you will focus everything on Serie A because they are first in Serie A with 31 points, and Juventus, we are doing bad in Serie A, but we are going all in for Champions League. Do you guys believe that Juventus can go all in and have some hope of winning that trophy of Champions League? Let me know in the comment. We continue with the other pages. Inter, epic Simone Inzaghi. Epic Simone Inzaghi. Yesterday they won 3-1 versus Sheriff. Before that Champions League, I never heard speaking about the Sheriff team, but apparently it's an epic Simone. A bit exaggerated. A bit exaggerated of Corriere dello Sport. We go to Gazzetta dello Sport. What is the narrative of Gazzetta dello Sport? Inter a 3 stelle. Inter at 3 stars. I don't know. Let's focus on Juventus, because in small on the left side they are saying Juve nell'Olimpo dei 10 era Dybala e ora Dybala insegue i miti. Juventus in the Olympus of the number 10s, and now Dybala is actually trying to reach the other myths of Juventus, the other legends of Juventus. Sì, la Juve è di Dybala. Yes, Juventus is from Dybala. It is a Dybala Juventus. The contract will be signed at the end of the month or after the international break. They are speaking about a contract like Nicolas Kira is saying 8.5 million fixed with a bonus of 1.5 for the Argentinian player that is actually taking Juventus in their hand. What was the first controversy that we have to speak about is that Dybala celebrated like Platini. A lot of people were seeing the beautiful gesture because he surpassed Platini from 104 goals. Now he has 106 in with Juventus. That's a lot of goals. He was actually celebrating and honoring Platini's career at Juve, but some people, some Juventini are saying no, but Dybala is not even half the material of what Platini was. Absolutely not. Nobody is comparing Dybala with Platini, with one of maybe the best players of Juventus in history. That's absolutely not the case of speaking about these kind of things, but people, they love to find controversies and bad things to speak about Juventus. Absolutely not. We continue with Giovanni Capuano, that is actually reporting the words of Il Giornale, saying, hey, Dybala is now free from Ronaldo. We start with another controversy because apparently now that Ronaldo has gone, Dybala is at the center of the project. There is a part of true of that, absolutely yes. I can't understand it, but these are really hard words also because we see that this season he already scored 6 goals with Juventus, 5 goals last season. I don't believe that he scored only 5 goals because of Ronaldo. It was also because the performance, the injuries, the COVID period of Paulo Dybala last season that didn't show and permit him actually to do really well last season. Now having Cristiano Ronaldo at Juventus or at Manchester United or at Real Madrid, it makes sure that Ronaldo is a catalyst of taking the action toward him, is attracting it, and he wants a bit more playing style for Ronaldo, don't giving actually as much importance to the other players. That's a fact, we know it, nothing bad with that, but I would not say that now Dybala woke up again because Ronaldo is gone. So again, another controversy. Così Allegri sfrutta la qualità che serve per la Champions League. Like this, Allegri is actually taking advantage of the qualities to play in Champions League. We said it in Tuttosport. Juventus all in for Champions League. Dybala not only the goals but also the assist, but even more leadership in the team, and also actually making sure that he was creating space for his teammates, but also to dictate the rhythms of the game. Dybala did a 10-on-10 performance according to SofaScore. He played well. Now we will see that, and we want to see that also with some continuity, some consistency in this performance from Dybala. Gazzetta dello Sport, they are actually pointing out the leadership of Dybala, but also of Danilo, silent leader, we already spoke about it, and then the old Guardia, Chiellini and Bonucci. Why are they speaking about them, about these four players? Because in the Retiro, in the punishment lockdown of the players, apparently these four players, they stepped up in leadership, speaking with the young guys, trying to attract them and to let them understand that Juventus is important. Dybala used the word, Juventus is a family, we have to play like a family, we are a family. Important words from leaders, and Dybala is on the front pages. And then we speak about another Argentinian player, the new Dybala, according to some people. If you see him playing, it's a bit more the new Di Maria. We are speaking about Matias Soulé, called up, he's 18, called up for the very first time to the Argentinian national team. What a beautiful feeling. I'm so happy for our boy, for our kid, Matias Soulé, that showed already in friendlies how good he is, but also with the under-19 in Europe, UEFA Young League, with the Champions League for the young kids, but also with the under-23. I'm so happy for him, because he deserves it to go with his icons, with his idols, Paulo Dybala and Lionel Messi, and so on and so on. Beautiful moment, but as I told you, the Juventini, they found also controversy in that story. Why? What are they saying? They are saying, yeah, Matias Soulé, he's not even playing with Juventus, he didn't even play 1 minute with the first team, he's a talent. It means that Allegri is actually making his career a drama, a disaster. He should play with the first team. Guys, calma. Also there, a beautiful news. Instead of being happy for the kid, we are also there finding a controversy, putting some bad ideas in Matias Soulé that is reading the social media. No, guys, if he's playing with the under-23, it's probably also that the reason why he has been called up, because he has continuity in playing. Don't make the same mistake we did last year with Fagioli. From one team to the other, and at the end of the season he actually never played. Give some continuity to the kid. Don't try to take him and to put him on the bench, because that would stop his development. We continue with another controversy, the controversy of Capello. I don't understand why Chiesa is playing on the right. He should play every time on the left, where we know that last year we Tifosis, we said it, Chiesa is really better on the right side of the field. According to me, he can play on the left, on the right, whatever, depending on the moment, especially when he's playing with a Dybala, it's better on the left. I agree, but playing on the left or on the right for Chiesa, it makes no difference. So let me know, where do you see Chiesa playing better? Left, right, or changing in the same game? I want to know your opinion about that. I told you so much to speak about today. Anche in campionato è tempo di Ligt. Also in Serie A, it is time for Ligt. What are they ensuing? What is actually the idea behind it? That Ligt is playing always in Champions League and is never playing in Serie A. Absolutely false. If you want some statistics, Matias Ligt, he played 7 games on 11 in Serie A, 4 games on 4 in Champions League. That's a total of 11 games of 15. If you are going into details, 1 game versus Roma, he was injured, he couldn't play it. 1 game versus Verona, he was on the bench, but he was not ready to play. So on 13 available games, he played 11, which is a lot. Yes, of course, he didn't play versus Inter, a big important game. He played only 30 minutes versus Napoli, I understand, but also there, calma, calma, calma. He should play versus Fiorentina, probably with Chiellini at his side. Let's see. Max, la formula che non cambia o da non cambiare, the formula of Massimiliano Allegri that we saw in Champions League, that beautiful starting 11 that will probably not change, because that was a lineup that convinced a lot of people. Maybe the only change will be Bonucci resting with Chiellini starting from the beginning. It's only one game before the international break. It would make no sense to change it. And then we continue with Mourinho crying on Instagram. Why? Because he showed actually two pictures, a picture of two penalties, one of Juventus versus Zenit, and then one of Roma versus Juventus. He's crying because he said literally one had to be retaken, one hadn't. Guess which? Controversy about Juventus, crying about Juventus. It looks like Mourinho, you don't really understand the rules of why a penalty has to be retaken or not. Just to explain you one small detail, I could say so many things, but you see that in the picture of Roma penalty, you have Chiellini and the player of Roma that are simultaneously into the box. In the Zenit one, you see only players of Zenit entering the box, and I will tell you even more. If you have the big box, you also have a kind of circle, half circle, that is called the D shape. This is also counting as entering the box. And you have a Zenit player that was alone entering already that D box, that is counting as entering the box. And Mourinho should learn a bit more the rules before starting crying on social media. PSG, now it's time for Mercato. PSG really wants Paul Pogba, but apparently, according to OneFootball and Gazzetta dello Sport, Pogba prefers a move to Juventus. Will it come or not? A lot are speaking about it. A lot of people are speaking about Paul Pogba, not in January, but for the summer. And then there were some words for January about our friend Rovella. Genoa, they refuse to give him back, and it makes totally sense. I agree. Let him finish his season instead of going into a Juve, adapting to a new play style in the middle of Serie A, where Juventus are looking for certainties and not for bets. Last one, new entry, breaking news. Apparently Fiorentina is already open to sell Vlahovic in January, but they start with a price tag of 80 million. It is what it is. Guys, I told you it would be a longer video, 12 minutes of video. I hope you put a maximum of like, that you subscribe, and that you are always loving and sharing and contributing to that beautiful and our beloved Juventus. Grazie, forza, Juve.